the big deal. Now, this is the Coby, and we're launching today's big deal right now. You're tuning in at the exact right time. This is a 12,000 BTU, 3-in-1 portable air conditioner. It's an air conditioner, it's a fan, and it's a dehumidifier that you don't have to dump out the bucket. Yeah, we're going to talk about that in a minute, but this is the only order of the year. We don't have a huge amount of these in stock to go around. It's easy install, and you're getting a full control remote. So this is how I feel on super hot days like yesterday and all the days coming forward. This is how I feel with this installed. $349.99 is a great deal on a portable air conditioner, but we're going to hear all about the brand and beyond from our friend Sean Pickford. Sean is a do-it-yourself expert. He is our go-to guy here at QVC for all things that we can do ourselves at home, and it's good to see you this morning.
Good to see you as well.
It's hot.
Yes, but it doesn't have to be.
Okay, thank you.
It doesn't have to be. Get yourself a portable air conditioner. Get this one. I mean, look, 12,000 BTUs. This is a huge value.
I was going to say.
Go look around. All right, you're not going to find that anywhere.
No, I mean 12,000 BTUs is huge. The name Coby.
Right.
In the world of air conditioning, where does that fall? If nobody's ever heard of them before.
So they've been around for 30 years in the home appliance business.
Okay.
So they have a really good track record of making quality products. So much so, I mean, the footprint on this thing blows me away because 12,000 BTUs, normally it's twice this size to get something to be able to cool a large room with 12,000 BTUs, but no, the technology is here.
And tell us everything that this does, because I mentioned 3 very specific things.
So it's an air conditioner.
Okay.
All right. It'll cool your room down to 61 degrees Fahrenheit if you want that, or all the way up to 88. And people say, well, wait, that's a big range. Well, my dad likes his room temperature at 80 degrees. That's cool for him. He's 94 years old.
Wow.
So we all have our favorites. So you got plenty of flexibility there. You get the dehumidifier. In the dehumidifier mode, this will remove 8 gallons of water in a 24-hour period, and you never have to empty a bucket or a pail.
Explain how that works.
So-
how is that possible? That blew my mind.
Well, an air conditioner draws in the sticky air that's in your home.
Sure.
We remove the moisture, but where does the moisture go? We push it back outside through the hose. It pulverizes the water particles, so it's a fine mist. So you're not going to see any dripping, all right?
Oh, it's not going to run down my siding.
It's not going to run down your
anything.
siding. It's not going to leave the mark. We've all seen the window air conditioners where they leave that mark. Oh, yeah, they had a window air conditioner.
Yeah.
You can tell when it's not there.
Right.
You don't have to worry about any of that. It's also a 3-speed fan. So sometimes you just need to cool things off a little bit and circulate the air. We had people over last night. We're cooking in the kitchen. We needed a little air circulating, all right? It was cool outside, but it wasn't moving around in the house. Well, I'm not going to turn on the full-size air conditioner. Got this out, turned on the air, the fan mode.
Sure.
Had it on high, and it was perfect.
Okay, we get the remote too.
Yes.
It's $49 off. This is the big launch of the big deal. And just so you know, this is our only portable AC unit big deal of the year.
That's it.
So this is it as far as the big deal price is concerned. That's fully functional.
It's fully functional. I normally need reading glasses, all right? I don't need reading glasses. I love that they do this. Everything is on there. Now, I have it set to 64 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Maybe you want it at 72 degrees.
Yeah.
My temperature is about 72 degrees where I like things, but it's cool in the studio. So you could hear it running. We turned it to 64 degrees. It's an air conditioning mode. But it's also got some other great features. So if I want to basically circulate the air better, all I do is hit this little button. And notice how the fins are now going to start going back and forth. What does that do? It moves the air through the entire room. We're talking about a 500 square foot room, too.
Oh, that's a good size.
A room that's 20 by 25 with an 8-foot ceiling. Now, we put the streamers on there. You're not going to get them on yours.
Well, so you could see
So
that
you
it's
could see
working.
this moving the air.
Because it's really quiet. You may not be able to hear that it's on.
Yeah,
I mean, we used to have an air conditioner, portable air conditioner unit, in one of the homes we lived in. And, oh my gosh, it was so loud. Can you crank the TV?
Well, that's what that is over there. That's one of those things where it sounds like a jet airplane taking off, and you're trying to balance it on a 3-inch ledge from your 5th-story apartment.
Huge.
Right. So
and the box fan that kind of gets real dirty and gross after a while.
And that's
then
the
fan,
dehumidifier with the bucket. So that's the one where you have to empty the bucket or pail every hour when it fills up.
What's install like on this?
Install is very, very easy. So you're going to get what we call our window kit. This is it here. It's going to work in windows that open up or down like this guy does here, or slide side to side. If it's a casement window with that little crank and it swings open like this, it's not going to work because your window kit would fall out. Sizes. 29 inches to 59 inches and anywhere in between.
Wow.
There's no tools required. This little wing nut here allows me to adjust this slider panel to fit perfectly in the window. We even give you a little foam to seal everything up because we want it nice and tight. You don't want any of the heat coming back in. And the other cool thing is nothing sticks out past the window. So if there was a screen in this window, it wouldn't have to come out. The screen stays in the window.
Big. Because we're getting the air conditioner itself, we're getting
Right.
the exhaust hose that we see, we're getting the remote, which
Yes.
is fully functional from the remote, and we're getting the window installation kit that doesn't require tools.
Does not require tools.
Okay, it's $49 off the QVC price at the big deal price, but check this out. It retails for $462.55.
I'm not surprised.
That means our price is $112 different.
Yes.
So when we say big deal, we kind of stamped our foot after this one because this is a big deal. And I have to say it again, it is hot out. Or maybe you have that room, maybe you have central air, and you have that one space or that one room that just doesn't get the cool.
Yeah.
This is the cool for that room.
This is the way to do it. So all the professionals say, you know what, get one of these, put it in that room. So instead of cranking the thermostat down to compensate for the room
Right.
that's not getting the cooling, get yourself one of these and put it in the room. It's much more efficient to do that. Maybe you're in an older home where you've already tried to cost it out and it's like, all right, that's not on our budget this year.
Sure.
Or you don't have the space to put in a whole house system. These are much more efficient. This could be your entire apartment at 500 square feet.
that's a
This
good
could be
idea.
the entire second or third floor. Maybe it's the home office. Maybe it's down in the basement just to get rid of the humidity that's down there so the air is nice and fresh.
That's a killer deal. This is the launch of today's big deal. This is the Coby 12,000 BTU 3-in-1 because I just want to remind you, it's an air conditioner, a fan, and a dehumidifier. Look over here on this other table if you guys don't mind. If we swing it on over this way, you're not installing this. I don't
No.
even know how, and quite frankly, I can't pick it up. And then down here, this box fan, well, I have my mom's old box fan. That thing's rickety dirty, and it makes more noise than, well, me. And then the dehumidifier, we all need to be doing that in our homes.
Yeah.
And so that one, but ours, our dehumidifier, kind of kicked the bucket, no pun intended, the other day, and it drained water all over the floor. This one dissipates that water out the window.
Right, and that's why you can feel even here we're conditioning the air. So
Yeah.
we're taking the moisture out of the air, even in the air conditioner
rejuvenating.
mode. You can feel the hose is warm because it's taking the warm air. Even though it feels cool
cool,
in the
yeah.
studio here, it takes the warm air and pushes it outside where it belongs. Now, in the fan mode, you don't have to have the tube hooked up, but in
Okay.
the other two, you do. All right. If you want to run the drain for the dehumidifier mode, say you're putting it in the basement into a sump pump thing,
Yeah.
we give you the tube that comes with that. So if you want to do that, you could.
Okay.
All right. But other than that, you're not going to touch anything. You're going to use the remote control to turn it on. There's a little nesting spot in the back if you want.
Oh, that's nice.
We also have all the controls right up here because for those of you with kids, or in my case, my kids are out, I still lose the remote control.
What if you are still a kid?
You can still control everything up front. Tells you I have it set to 64 degrees. If I want to change that, look, I
Yeah.
hit that button. If I want to change the oscillation, I can do that. There's a sleep timer on here and a timer to set. So if you want it to click on before you get home and be nice and cool, you can do that. All the different things right here. There's your power button. And
It's
it's
got-
simple and easy to set up.
Caster wheels for mobility on
Already
the
on
bottom
there.
too. Just so you know, it's 16.7 inches by 14.7 inches by 29 inches tall.
Right.
Just so you have the dimensions in mind. It's $49 off, only order of the year, and it's our only portable AC big deal of the year.
It is a big deal.
This is a
Yes,
slam
it
in
really
value.
is.
I was pretty excited to offer it to you this morning at $112 price difference. So thank you for bringing it
Good to see
in.
you.
Hey everybody, speaking of don't miss deals, check out QVC.